Okay, a short history of my bloody noses. Now, today I noticed once again I blew a lot of blood out my nose for the morning. It seems like it's comes from the dry air a lot. But I have to wonder if my nose is more susceptible to bloody noses than other people, even with the dry air. It all started back when I was 15 years old, and I broke my nose. That's why I got a bit of a bump on the top there. It just blew all kinds of blood everywhere and stuff. I did something really dumb and smashed my nose, smashed my face. I actually chipped a tooth, so I have a fake tooth part right there. It's kind of like the Dumb and Dumber thing where he's got the chipped tooth. I have that too, but this permanent little glued tooth piece has been in there for ever since age 15. But I smashed my face really good at age 15, and that could have set the precedent for nose or bloody sinus problems from the dry air. Because I noticed in Wisconsin, I gradually started getting worse every winter. I'd blow more and more blood out my nose every winter. Starting about late 20s, I really noticed it. I mentioned that to my grandma, and she's like, "Well, it's just the dry weather." So, that really does seem to be, because when there's a lot of humidity, I don't blow any blood. I don't notice any blood or anything, any problems. But once it starts drying up, then the bloody nose issues come back. And these past few days, it's been pretty dry. There's been a lot of dry days, so I've noticed that I've been blowing a lot of blood out my nose, and it's alarming. I mean, you get tissues splattered with blood. And I've been sneezing a lot too. It's just I wonder if it's the violence of my sneezings too, or what. I'm not sure if I have any allergies of a breathing nature. I know I have them, like with the latex and stuff, with contacts there, but that could be a factor. But even allergies, like Wisconsin winters is I don't know if the cold is an allergy, but I definitely lose a lot of blood in the cold, dry weather. Um, But yeah, I try to focus on the white foods, but they don't seem to really help much. Like eating onions and potatoes and garlic. Just trying to eat some foods that are supposed to feed the lungs doesn't seem to really help a lot. That I notice it's not really stopping me from losing blood in this dry weather. Got another squirrel friend looking for more food. Um, but yeah, bloody noses are just getting worse for me. It's alarming. Every year it just gets worse. So I wonder how bad it'll get. It seems like whenever I feel problems in my heart, which I did last night too, like there's something not working right, I'll get an extra bloodier nose too. It's like something's erupting in my chest, and then that's manifesting into bloody noses as well, like something deep within. So that's really alarming. Um, uh, I might be facing some kind of a fluid buildup from blood in my lungs at some point, where that'll become too overwhelming to breathe through or work through. But it's really low grade right now, so I'm just managing it by blowing out that blood and just working through it. I have to wonder how much like aerobic exercise could help. I haven't done that in a while, in a long time. I haven't run or done anything of any value with aerobic exercise. That usually seems to get whenever I'm done with a run for the first time in a few weeks, I'd get spit up a lot of congestion stuff. That could help.